football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome, folks, to Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Dolphins here in Miami, Florida, as we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last season's national champions, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So TCU's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion. Boy, a nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The back's got it. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. And the Horned Frogs with 1st and 10 here. Back to pass. It's Fox. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Biggest play so far in this national championship game. It's 3rd down in the red zone. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. The field field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Buckeyes offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game here. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Can he make it to the marker? The Buckeyes pick up enough to get a first down there.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. They'll run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
That one play has flipped field position. 1st down to the opponent's 44. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And here's the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Looking to throw. It's Fox. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Horned Frogs will look to convert here on 4th down. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. And they will trot out the field goal team here. He made good on his first attempt, but this one is from 47 yards away. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Snap, The hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. The pass is incomplete, but a flag down on the field. So let's check this out. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. And the Horned Frogs looking to cash in the red zone. To the air, it's Fox. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
How about that, Chris? The big man comes up with a sack. You don't see that every day. But give him credit. He got to the quarterback and got a sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. That's caught. It's Peters. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a 1st down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
2nd down after the incompletion. Wants to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle. Just a short gain after the completion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And that's a great punt. Goes out of bounds down near the goal line. They'll spot it there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb, and they pin them inside the 5-yard line.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Here's the handoff. Gets the first and still running. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a first down at the 41.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. To throw, it's Fox. And the completion made. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the Horned Frogs are on the move here. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, TCU.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Muscles past the defender. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a wide receiver screen. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Now it's 2nd down here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught by the receiver. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, here comes the tempo.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Quarterback pulls the ball, it's a keeper. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He'll throw it now. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, no penalty, brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here, backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Makes it look easy.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the TCU offense takes the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Great move in the open field. Finding some room at the 25. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down. Back to throw again. Makes the catch downfield. Here he goes. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Here's the snap. The quarterback drops back. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. The tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
1st and 10 play coming up. To throw, it's Fox. Escapes the pocket. Breaking free at midfield.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. A quick juke.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. And the quarterback will just clock the football. 2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down at the 17. And the Horned Frogs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it. No problem. And they add to their lead. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only 1/2 away from crowning a national champion.
And he fields it inside the 15. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Fire to the right side, complete.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Play action fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, they come close to hitting a big one here to start this 2nd half of the national championship. And even though they missed that, I think it gives you an idea they're going to open up this playbook. You might as well leave it all on the table when you're playing for all the marbles.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the 1st down.
And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this third quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a fourth down. You look at that scoreboard, I almost start to wonder, should I go for this?
And he takes it around the 20. And the returner will be brought down. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
He finds some space. And the Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. That short completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pass. It's Fox. A deep shot to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
The Horned Frogs looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to chuck it again. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch. And the Horned Frogs will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And the route is on. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Catch made over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Henderson. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Screen to the wide receiver. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. So on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He takes it at the 40. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Now, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Important second down play coming up. It's a draw. Good enough for first down yardage.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And that run produces a decent gain. Coming up, second down and goal. And try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, TCU.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. First down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hoped for. Let's review how we got here. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To the air, it's Maryland. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's caught. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. And it's caught.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And there's the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! He make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Play action here on first down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Back to throw. It's Maryland. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Third down play. Looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. The pocket breaking down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Okay, it's third down after that run. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And they get the completion. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. The Horned Frogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
They'll try to run for the first down. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. And the Horned Frogs looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Grinding away on the ground. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Well, it comes down to this. They need to create some fourth-quarter magic here, or this national championship will slip away. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. 2nd and long now at the 17. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Lets it go quickly. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. It's a shotgun run call.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45.
love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Back in motion now, and he's throwing for it on fourth down, looking for the wide out. And this time it's complete. That's a solid gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Scanning the field, it's Maryland. Catch made on the out route. In the clear at the 25. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Ohio State. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the TCU offense takes the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the Horned Frogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. An inside give now from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the tackle, but that first down should be the clincher for our new national champions. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. The shotgun running play call. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Receiver makes the catch, and a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock. 3rd down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. 4th down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. Dropping back, it's Fox. He's got it, enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. That's mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the TCU Horned Frogs.